If you haven't seen the trailer of Alpha, if you haven't seen this movie yet, spoiler alert, they did Hrithik Roshan dirty. And I don't care if you have seen the trailer or not, if you haven't seen the movie or not, if you had any idea about this cameo in this movie or not, if you are living under a rock till now, but Alpha did Hrithik Roshan dirty. First of all, he should not have been in this movie. There was no reason of him being here. Why was he there? What was his role? Why was... I don't want to go with the spoiler territory right away. I don't want to spoil the movies for you. Although it is a spoil of a mood, spoil of a expectation, spoil of money, spoil of time, spoil of energy, and everything is spoiled in this movie. But still, the one thing that I want to say is, they give Hrithik Roshan grey sweatpants, grey trousers to fight in. He's Hrithik Roshan. At least do his wardrobe correctly. He doesn't need anything to look good. Give him a black pant, leave him a black sweatshirt, tight shorts, or whatever. Give him anything. It will suit him. But grey sweatpants, grey sweatshirts, grey trousers. How can you make the man with the most aura in this whole spy universe, Kabir, the entry sequence that made girls bhiga pani sir, even men shiver. How can you take that guy with so much aura and shred him of his all aura just like that? And the action sequence, oh god, the action sequence involving Hrithik Roshan. That particular action sequence involves every character, Alia, Bhatt, Sharvari and Hrithik, and it's a very nicely choreographed action sequence which looks like a one-take shot. We know it is not a one-take shot. There are hidden cuts here and there, but it is not obvious and it feels like a good one-take shot. It creates that ambient environment and takes you inside it. But before that action sequence started, there was one particular moment where Hrithik was shot at, and I don't know how Hrithik went from a soldier to a raw agent, a assassin to a ninja. And in future he might become a monk, or he might become the teenage ninja mutant. He become the Michelangelo, he'll become Jackie Chan. I don't know what he'll become in future, but whatever they did with my boy was so bad and I'm angry for it. I am angry on them. Now coming to the movie. Spoiler alert again. If you haven't seen Captain America and if you haven't seen Black Widow, then this movie might surprise you. Might. I don't think you lived that under rock for so many years. I think I understand the producer and the director of Astaj now. They believe people don't watch cinema. People don't watch cinema beyond the borders of Bollywood. People don't watch cinema beyond the borders of Hindi language movies. Because how would they know what is going on in Marvel? How would they know? How would they would have seen Marvel movies? I don't know. I don't understand what goes on through the mind of the directors and producers of Yash Raj movies, because what did they thought before making this movie? What did they presume, that people will not understand that this plot is clearly taken from this particular movie, then this plot is also taken from this particular movie, then you joined both of these movies together and then added the masala of nationalism in it, the masala of a little religion touch in it, the masala of good and evil, and then a little masala of India Pakistan as well. Yes, there is India Pakistan in this movie as well. Although I liked the touch that they gave with the twist in the end, how this was that all the way long, how this came in, this infiltrated something, and then that infiltrated that thing was there for so long that he created a brilliant illusion and became a part of the whole system itself. So I like the ending twist they gave, or they tried to give, but at the end of the day it all becomes about India and Pakistan. I think they saw the lash they got for Pathan and Tiger Zinda Hai Tiger, basically for trying to create this false aman between these two agencies, intelligence agencies of two different countries, by the way, two enemy, to not neighboring country, to enemy of each other's. The kind of forced harmony that they were trying to create with Pakistan, they saw the backlash on it after Durandar, obviously. And they thought like, let's give the people what they want, but give it in a way that it becomes so ridiculous and so predictable and so not predictable. I'll not say predictable because I didn't see the twist coming in that way, but it was so bad. It was so badly written, it was so badly organized, it was so badly presented that people doesn't give a damn. By the end of the movie, people doesn't give a damn. And who was the person who decided to give Bobby the Haryanvi accent? Why? Out of everything, why Haryanvi? That guy has creepy aura about him. When he is evil, he doesn't need to do a lot of things. His eyes, his death stare, the cold stare that he has does the job for him. Then why? Why? And dialogue. I never thought that I would listen to the screenplay. I would see the screenplay and the dialogues in the screenplay and I think like how the level of dialogue, how the level of screenplay has dropped so much in Yash Raj film. How? It feels like this movie was, before it was made, everyone had decided that this movie is going to go into the OTT. So whichever platform they are going for, they made all the whole screenplay keeping OTT in mind, keeping the guidelines and conditions of OTT in mind. The way movies are made for ambient viewing nowadays in OTT, that you can play the movie and not watch the movie at all and still know what is going on in the movie. This movie is made in the same way. Every information, every detail, everything is been blurred out. Nothing is left there for you to see, for you to figure out, for you to think about. Nothing. Everything is before coming, even before you see things and try to, oh, this is the thing that is happening. You are not even given that time in this movie. You see it, what you are seeing is this and that, there and that. He's going here, he's going there, he's going there. Oh, he's going to come here. Oh, because he is this. And everything is being narrated by the characters themselves in this movie. Nothing is left for you to decipher at all. This bunch of producers and directors think that audience are so dumb. They cannot figure out where they have stole the plot from, where they have stole the screenplay from, who they have designed the screenplay for, who they have wrote the dialogues for, how they have wrote the dialogues and why they have wrote the dialogues for that. They think that audience are stupid. And despite all of this huge backlash that all of their female characters get for being this eye candy for throughout the movie, there is still an eye candy moment in this movie that nobody needed, but it is still there. Nobody knows why. But there is this dipping scene which was not necessary, but it's still there. And this whole movie was not necessary, but it's still there. And the plot is so thin, and you don't give a damn about the plot. You don't give a damn. We all know from the trailer that Sita, Alia Bhatt's character, has been abducted, kidnapped or whatever by Bobby Deol's character Fateh, and he raises her like his daughter. And the way the trailer was cut, that the dynamic between Alia Bhatt and Bobby Deol, the father-daughter kind of dynamic, the animosity the father-daughter dynamic turns into, that was actually interesting concept, right? So that would have been an interesting concept, that this girl that is born in a lab is brought up by a maniac who she sees as a father figure but is actually a evil man, and then she has to fight against that evil man. This in paper is a very strong plot, but the problem is the movie never really focuses on that part at all. It never does. It focuses on alpha, the whole alpha thing. As I said, Captain America. You don't really have to be a PhD scholar to understand this movie, man. It is so blatantly obvious what is going on in this movie. And then from there, also the fact that everyone in this movie is doing whatever they want while being officials, government officials, and there is no repercussion of anything. They are doing whatever they want, and there is no repercussion of anything of that. There is no consequences of anything of that. Anil Kapoor is a major or colonel in army, and he does something that he was not supposed to do, and he's army personnel, but he doesn't face any consequence of that. And then he, out of nowhere, Why once has been army personnel, how does he become a raw chief after the death of Colonel Rutra? Why was he considered for that position? Who knows? And then he's a raw chief, but he's doing whatever he wants in the meantime without anyone knowing about it. He's not contacting his law enforcement or anything like that. He's doing all of this on his own. Oh, and yes, this is a spy universe, right? The universe was supposed to focus on spy. Who the hell is the spy in here? Is Alia Bhatt a spy? Is she a Captain America? Is she a Black Widow? What is she? Is Anil Kapoor a spy? Is Bobby Deol a spy? Is Sharvari a spy? It was supposed to focus on this spy universe, right? Let's take the villain out. Let's not talk about the villain. He's villain. Alia Bhatt, Sharvari, and then Anil Kapoor sir. They are part of RAW. They are part of an intelligence bureau. Their work is to protect their country from all of these things, right? All of the shenanigans that happens throughout the neighboring country or whoever. What are they doing in this movie? What is the thing that they're focusing on? What is RAW doing? What is Alia doing? What is Sharvari doing? How does Sharvari comes in all of this? If she is not there, nothing changes. She is a plot device. I understand that. She is a plot device for one thing and one thing only, and everyone knew which plot device she is and what she will be utilized for in the later half of the movie before the movie even started. But the thing is, even though she is a plot device, the thing of the plot device is she is necessary, right? She is necessary to the plot. She is a crucial element. But throughout the movie, I didn't at all for once felt like she was crucial to the movie. Then coming to the thing that Alia Bhatt's character has been born and brought up as a lab rat, right? She was traumatized. She had no friend. She had no family. She had no upbringing. She had no love, respect given to her throughout her life. She was supposed to be this shell of a person, and that she is. In the initial moment of the movie, she is a shell of a person. Then suddenly, Sharvari walks in, and Vikrant calls, and Anil Kapoor's character walks in. He's like, this is not this. You are not like this. You are supposed to be like this. And this is that. Sharvari, who is a rich brat, who is born and brought up in Spain, by the way, comes and tells her that I know you have had a terrible life, but you know what? You are not the only one who had a terrible life. I also didn't have a terrible life. You didn't have a mother. I also didn't have a mother. When a rich brat says things like this to a girl like this, and she listens to it and takes it seriously, this is when you understand the characters are written like shit. And there is no character consistency in any of them. Why is this girl, who has never seen her Alia Bhatt throughout her life, is obsessed with her? How? She has a perfect life of her own. The way Sharvari is introduced, Sharvari, first of all, I don't know what they are having in YRF universe, but a person who parkours, who skates, who cycles, who dances, who does karate, who does weightlifting, who does shooting, who plays football, who is into gymnastics, everything. And not only average in everything, she is a gold medalist in everything. How is she even a human? I see this kind of character in screen, and then I see myself, I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Why am I still alive even? This movie is a piece of shit. This movie is garbage. This movie was shelved, was postponed and postponed rightfully. It didn't even deserve to be launched. It didn't even deserve to get released, to get the release. And here I am, talking about it. I had no idea why I'm talking about it. While there is so many good movies to talk about, I don't see good movies myself. I'm to blame for as well. I haven't seen Bandar yet. I haven't seen Do or Die yet. What was the name? The Huma Qureshi movie that recently just came, where she is the deaf assassin moving around an umbrella with a makeshift umbrella gun. I haven't seen it yet. I have to see it. That's a good movie. That has the potential to be a good movie. So has Bandar. I need to see these movies. So that was my opinion about Alpha. Why does it exist? No one knows. It has no character consistency. It has no purpose of being in the universe at all. doesn't do any justice to Anil Kapoor's character. The characters in this movie are government officials. They face no consequences, and the consequences are not at the level that we know that government officials get when they do things like that. Everyone is doing whatever they like. There is no repercussion, there is no consequence, there is no thinking before saying, there is no connection between what they are saying and what they are doing. The director of this movie also made the movie series called Railwayman, one with R. Madhavan, K.K. Menon, Irfan Khan's son, Babil Khan, all of that. That was my opinion about the movie. Comment down below your opinion as well, and if you haven't yet, subscribe to Amlan XO.